It's been a while since I've used any of these decks. And people are going to be like, oh my god, you're on late. Like, I know. I figured, why not? Why not get on here, see how peeps in other countries are doing. You know, the fun thing to do. Cause chaos, destruction. Just from a card. Hey guys, and welcome. We decided we were going to go live because what else is there to do at midnight? Yes, you may, my dear Nisha. Right now, I am shuffling my cards freehand. That way, gets my energy on them, gets them going, gets them ready for action. Sounds so dramatic, don't it? Ready for action. I'm one of those weird readers that treats my cards like my babies. Nisha, my dear, so we got the underworld, so that means that we're overcoming something and we're trying to find clarity within our journey. So it seems like, you're kind of just being yourself. You're not really hiding anything. You're rediscovering yourself, and that's a good thing. Even if it's in the minor ways, just taking time for yourself. It's a good sign. Or at least that's how I see it. So, baby, you keep up on your journey. You're exactly doing what you need to be doing. And just keep on working it. Keep on working it. Eventually, mommy's got to work on her hair, and that's tomorrow. I'm one of those weird people that have, hair days. Because I hate when, you're taking a shower or something, and then hair goes down your body, and it's like, oh. It's gross. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Hey, Goddess Love. I actually have time to actually have a conversation with you. How you doing, baby? Ooh, Goddess Love. I feel shadow work. Don't know if you're doing it, but it is something that's coming through. Well, you ain't the fun deck, ain't you? Okay, forgetting oneself. So it seems like you're coming back into yourself, which is a good thing. And then I've got Parasite in reverse, so that means that we've detached something from our lives. But now you're questioning, is this the real you? Or is this just something that you made to cope up with yourself? Basically, I would see it as you're doing a lot of soul searching, so to speak. And it's kind of adding more clarity to your life and self-worth. I wouldn't worry about it. You're doing good. You're exactly where you need to be, baby. All good messages tonight. Or at least I'm taking them as good messages. Ooh, and we got fragmented. So there is a few parts of you that you do need to work on bringing together as one. But, that one's going to take some time just because, the internal battle and the struggle is real. Trying to work is it's different for everybody, but it's always a struggle. Georgia Peach, baby, I missed you during, our evening sessions. I don't know what you've been doing, baby, or where you're at, but hopefully it's a good place with some good snacks. It's Georgia. I can't even do it. It's late. Give me a break, mama. Oh, Georgia Peach, baby, we are going through some transition, baby. All right, so you're working, pulling out that mother energy, and we got natural order. So it seems like you put some things in their place just recently. But keep on working. It's going to work out in the end, though, babe. Natural order. God, I love that. It's like the nice way of saying, bitch, I will cut you out of my life right now. You don't fit into my... Imagine that as a comeback, bitch. You don't fit in my natural order. You're nothing to me. You're leaves, bitch. You're decapitated, deceased, and done. Maybe not decapitated, because that just sounds brutal. But the other one could probably stay. You're welcome, baby. You're so welcome. I'm in a good mood. It may or not have been inhibited by a plant that if you happen to light, shit happens. Ooh, Queen of the World. That's a good one. So I got my shit together. That's good. I am a little bit stagnant. I'll give it that. And fated to suffer. So I'm not fated to suffer. I love this. I love this for me. Yay. I never really read for myself, but when I do, it's like short. Unless I'm trying to dig into a situation of like, what the fuck? But, you know, how that goes. Yeah. Speaking of situations to do with what the fuck, not this coming Monday, because this coming Monday I'm going to be uploading like the garden tour and all that shit. But the following Monday, so 2 Mondays from at this point, I've got a video for those of you who are dealing with unruly motherfuckers. And it's called The Witch Bitch Craft. And that's basically what we're doing. We're snuffing somebody out. Not like snuffing them out like sleeping with fishes, but just snuffing out their bullshit. Snuffing out their fakery. And I'm showing you how. Now, it wasn't my intent, but when the goddess calls and gives you inspiration, you do it. Exactly, baby. It will fucking help you with them neighbors. Now, I don't know if I should upload the candle thing first, which I feel like I should, because there's an oil that goes with this. And, I mean, at least the way I'm doing it, unless somebody chooses to alter it to their situation, but that may be a future video as well. Gotta keep motherfuckers in check sometimes. People take kindness for weakness, and then they get bit in the ass.
True story.
Because we don't play games. Or at least we don't try to play games. Who likes to play games? I mean, I do, occasionally. That's only in the bedroom, not in my life. Like, if he calls me stressed, and no, we're done. Calming the storm. Black flower fragrance. Releasing the negative. This is true. And releasing addictions. So this is playing all my shadow work. So what is everybody up to tonight? What are you doing with your beautiful selves? Speaking of beauty, I think it's this coming up week. Yeah. On the 26th, we got a full moon, so use it wisely. Need to start putting a reminder. Probably have to do a reminder video from Monday to full moon. You gotta have your moon water. You gotta have your crystals. Set fire. In a safe space.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. I can't wait till it gets finally warmer. I am so ready for it. I want to do some more readings. You know what? I forgot. I can add tags. See, for some reason, it doesn't let me add the tags until, like, once I go live. I don't know why I forget about it. That's stupid. Just do it automatically. Like you're filling out everything else. Why can't you fill out your tags? Oh, let's see. Who else have we still got in here? Georgia Page, got his love. There's also a seminar about Hecate coming up that I want to attend, which is going to take up part of my Saturday. Because there's a link between Hecate and African magic, which I want to see what that connection is, because there's few things that I've got from her that I know have that vibe. If you get what I'm saying. They vibe that way. So we got Pandora, Rebirth, Someone Struggling. This could be the one that we're doing shadow work. Goddess love a struggle. But there's a, yeah, because I think, yeah, because we had the work, so this is a carry on. All right, so we got rebirthing, at least attempting it, and then we've got hope. So hope brings good things. Yep, hope and letting go. You gotta hope and let go. I think letting go is one of the hardest things that you can do, though. Especially, like, me. It's gotten easier working with Hecate, but it still does burn. It still does hurt. By the way, anybody wanting a reading, all you gotta do is comment. So just putting that out there. Reading Rainbow. I think that guy still does it, but I think he does all the funding himself. Can't remember his name, but I loved watching Reading Rainbow.
It was one of your favorites.
It was pretty neat because you get cool little stories, you know what I mean? Like, if you got parents that never read you stories, which it's not a pity party, it's just facts. Like, it's kind of cool, you know what I mean? I mean, it's early in the day, or it was early in the day. But it's kind of nice, you know what I mean? Yeah. By the way, I am doing readings. Feel free to say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, who are you? Anonymous. They skipped out. And they've got some issues that they need to work on. They have allowed themselves to be entrapped in some bullshit and blaming themselves, which is giving them some regret issues towards another individual. Hopefully they figure out what's going on with them. Yes, LeVar Burton, that would be it, the Reading Rainbow guy. Yes. They're also, this is a cartoon no one really talks about. I mean, it was kind of a cartoon. Had that Muppet vibe. But it was with the lions in the library. Does anybody remember that one? By the way, welcome. If you want a reading, just gotta drop a line. What was that called? It was the cutest little thing ever. I'm not going to say my age when it came out because I might have been not the demographic, but I was like, ooh. Or Wishbone. I loved Wishbone. That was such a good one. Envious gluttony. So who's ever in here dealing with letting things go? That's a hoarder card right there. It's a real big hoarder card. They're doing too much excessive stuff and hoping to get success. I can't wait till I can do in-person readings again. I miss reading people's fuckery, and then I get to see their face. It's great. When they go to, this is fun too. Oh shit. It's my favorite pastime. Peaceful among thorns, triumph, and forgetting oneself. Someone's trying to find peace within chaos. I think that's what we're all trying to do. Find peace among chaos. Oh my God, is it ever? Because you're trying, what sucks is when you feel like you're in your right mind and everybody's treating you like, no, you're not. And then it turns out you're right. And you're like, oh, what now? You don't get no apologies. It's just like, oh, well, I never thought, or blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, insert your foot in your mouth. Nothing's really happened to me. It's just like random thoughts. And I'm just elaborating on them. Life is pretty chill, pretty quiet, for the most part. Besides the ghosties.
Well, yeah.
But they live here. Naked before the stars. Someone is having their shit laid out in front of them, and they do not like it. Downcast to pride. Ooh, run down their pedestal. One of these days, I'm going to have to do readings on random people and be like, oh, yeah. Well, not random people, but like people I haven't talked to in a while. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? do somebody's tarot reading and read their stuff and then just send them a message based off of that. Get their permission and just kind of go through it. Oh my God. I love doing that to people. I've done that to a few people and they're like, you always know. And I'm like, I don't know. I just got a feeling. Not, hey, I've been snooping on you. The cards don't lie. That's why I love tarot reading. It's so fun. So versatile.
It's great.
And I love it when people are like, yeah, you read my cards right, but like I got the same deck and I looked at the cards and that's not the same meaning. Yeah, that's because I take what the universe gives. But I'm not going to say I'm never wrong because there's always room to be wrong, but I'm pretty decent on accuracy. Protection and destiny. Someone doesn't feel protected. And they're wondering where this is going to lead them. Hopefully they get the protection they need. Hello, my dear. I'm doing readings. All you got to do is just say, hey. And then we'll do a little read. Because why not? It's almost, well, in some parts it is Friday. And we just went into Friday, so that's probably like their Saturday, depending on where they're at. But it's pretty awesome. Do. Some cards just shuffle right. You know what I mean? Like you touch the cards and it's great. By the way, I am still doing readings, so if you want a reading, just let me know. I'm just rambling and having fun with my cards. That's pretty much what I do when I've got nobody to read or talk to. So, I mean, I got him, but he's kind of quiet right now. A silent partner.
I'm silent.
As he plays his video games on his phone.
Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
It's fun times. I really love this red deck. Season of the Witch. They're supposed to be doing, somebody said something on one of the forums that they were going to do a Yule one, but I haven't seen it. Ew, one of my cards is not in the right spot. One of them flipped. Crystals and herbs. Medicine, sacred to behold, a dash of healing straight from the mother's home. So someone's having some mummy issues.
Oh no.
Ooh. The witch, grab a hold, allow the dwelling fire within the belly awaken. Miracle glimpse. So something's going to come into light. It's not going to be positive. Uh-oh. Somebody was adopted.
Oh no.
I mean, it could be a good thing depending on how their adoptive parents were. Some people who adopt aren't always nice.
True story.
But some are. So, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where you kind of gotta go, what's what? Hey, Ashton. How you doing? Maybe I do charge for questions, but you do get a free general. 1 card. 3 general, 1 card. Just to kind of see what's in the cards. See what's going on. It's up to you, though, my dear. Let's see what I got. Silence, healer, and protection. Normally when I get this, that means somebody's health may not be the greatest, whether physical or mental. But I don't want to call it that. Silence, healer, and protection. What would be a positive spin? taking time for oneself, kind of getting away from everybody, just kind of recenter, bad influences out. That could be a possibility. Or it could be health issues not being talked about. Don't know which one you follow under, but hopefully you can get out of the silence. Sometimes it's better to have people, or at least one person to know. Yep, and then we got reflection following it, and denial of wisdom. Yeah, this is definitely some deep-rooted work. Hopefully it goes good for you, though, my dear. I love these cards, though. They're so pretty. I've been going through a tough ride. Just keep in there, baby. I know they all say, it'll get better, but I promise you, it will get better. You just got to keep on pushing, baby. What did you say, sweetie?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All the red on the cards.
I know. I do like the red on these cards, too. But the thing about it is if you use the cards regularly, it's like any other deck. It starts to fade and, yeah. Hate that. Now, some people, they'll get decks like this and then they'll color the border. To me, that just seems like a lot of work for not much payoff. Except for people to go, ooh, shiny.
Never thought about that. Yeah, you could do it with a shiny marker on the end, yeah.
Like, I got the rubber ones, and they're not bad to work with. Like the rubber coating. They seem like they're going to be the most durable. Just for the reason, like, you can feel that rubber coating on it. It's almost like the texture that you would get from, like, a gaming controller almost. But instead of the bumpies, you get that feel. It's pretty nice. If anybody's looking for a reading, all you got to do is ask. Or chat. Great. We don't care. It's all fun, love, and acceptance in this channel. And occasional snacks.
Oh, you gotta have snacks.
I know, depending on like what health kick I'm on that week. Depends on whether it's snack or the in between.
Oh, fight.
Nobody wants to fight.
As if you're fighting zombies.
Hey dear, how you doing? Let's see what we got for you. Sumbla. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. All right, my dear, you get one generalized card. Let's see what... I show you one, but I actually pull more just to kind of get a little bit more context. But you only get to see one, so it's like that. Okay, so we've got Rebirth in the first one. Angels, and we've got Healing in reverse, which is what we're currently at. So we're not really healing ourselves. Faith and the Unknown. There's a lot of changes. Whatever it is, it's testing you. Healing in reverse and the Unknown. Having those two, one above the other. I don't like that, but I feel like it's a new beginning. So that's what I'm going to go for. You've got a new beginning. It's going to test you. It's going to test your faith. It's going to test who you are and test, what's about to be. But I don't think you're going to have any issues from it. No. It'll just help bring, what you're wanting forth. It's just going to take a little bit longer than expected. So just keep on working on it. Let's see. Who else I got? I can draw cards ain't crazy. Jules. Hello, my dear. Let's see what we can do for you, Jules. Every time I hear the name Jules, I always think of my friend, Julie. I love her so much. She's such a sweetheart. Let's see what we got for Jules. Jules, harmony, baby. Harmony, but fighting destiny. Don't know what you're fighting destiny over, baby. It could be a person, a life decision, but it seems like you're getting swayed and you're getting signs that, hey, this is where you need to be going, but you're like, I don't know. So hopefully you can figure that out. But in the meantime, enjoy the harmony of it, baby. Enjoy the harmony. Oh, Harsha, I do charge for questions, but I will pull a generalized card for you, baby, because that's what we do. Hey, Princess, how you doing, hon? Yes, you may. You'll be right after Harsha. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Ooh, Harsha, you need protection, baby. Protection, beauty, and death. Ooh. Protection, beauty, and death. You need to transform. And when you transform, you need to protect yourself a little bit more. That's the one that sticks out the most. The death, we go through periods and cycles where we renew and, fix the things that we think need fixed within ourselves. So that's not too much as the protection. Question is why. Someone's trying to play you. That's what it is. That's why your protection's coming in hand. So just be careful. Watch people's motives. Let's see. Princess, and then there's Andrea, and then Sharikra. I know I am butchering this. Sharik. I'm going to hurt myself. Meeks. You have a beautiful first name, but I can't say it without hurting myself. Questions I do charge for. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Let's see. Princess, the dark deck is calling to you. So let's see what we get for Princess. Well, okay. At least one didn't flip. I'll see if they're listening. Here, listening to my readings. Fated to suffer in reverse. So you got out of a pickle. That's cool. But it does seem right now that you're not getting any peace. You're just getting all thorns. Peace among thorns means that you're keeping your calm. But when it's this way, that tells me basically, hey, you're at this point, you can't keep your calm. You're ready to fucking pop off and pop off quick. Like your emotions are getting really out there. And the reason I say that also is because I won't cry for you. So whoever did this has fucking, that's their last leg and they ruined it. So hopefully it goes good, my dear. And you can keep yourself grounded and protected. I appreciate you, love. I feel confident in my decision, although it's been hard, but I know I'm not alone. Baby, you are never alone. Andrea, my dear, you will be next, sweetheart. Which season of the witch is calling for you? So, what do we got? Okay, graveyard. We need to dig in the past, get rid of it, and learn to grieve. I don't know if you're like holding on to like some guilt. Andrea, by the way, questions are charged, sweetheart. But there's some guilt being hang on to. The reason I say that is because we got graveyard. Graveyard I associate with the things that we need to let lie, but we can't let them lie. And third harvest is, right before a transition, right before you transform, cutting out the old, taking that last harvest and, reaping what you sow and getting rid of what didn't work. And then we got grief. So whatever this is, it's either you've lost somebody or you're going to end up losing somebody. And you're going to look back like all these good times we had, but there's a grieving period for a reason. Either that or it's someone causing you grief. So hopefully you can work it out though, my dear. Yeah, I lost somebody. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I don't know who you lost, but losing somebody is never that easy. You're welcome, baby. Man, that sucks. That's hard shit, though. Like, as you're reading it, like, when I'm reading things, I don't really think about the emotion. I just think about reading. And it sounds horrible, but it's easier for me to do that, to cut that side off. Kind of like a Spock thing. You know what I mean? Be logical, not emotional. But then when I get done with them, it's sad to think about. Probably feeling like a great person, my dear. I don't really know. I charge for questions. I saw my stuff glitched. I was like, what? Oh, man. Unless you want to wait until I had 1,000 followers, then everybody gets a free question as long as they're subscribed. But you do get a card, my dear, and it's called Voices. So basically, there's a little tug that you're feeling in your gut. It could be romance. It could be, you know, maybe you're feeling a guilt, maybe trying to guide yourself to a certain place. But there is voices. So, and then that's followed by All Hallows Eve, which is spirit. So it sounds like maybe there's somebody that's trying to come through to talk to you. Let's flip another card. Yep, and then we got wisdom. So someone who's passed on is trying to put on wisdom to you and give you clues. If you start seeing little things that you notice, certain numbers, seeing the same certain animal over and over, look up the symbolism for it, and it'll kind of help guide you. By the way, if anybody wants a reading, and just drop a comment, hit the like, that is appreciated. It's crazy, but I'm here 32 minutes. It seems longer. Meeks, my dear, I did have a reading for you. I don't know if you missed it or not, but if you let me do Donna, I will go ahead. Donna Marie, how we doing, baby? Ooh, rebirth, ancestors, and silence. So there's some choices somebody's doing that you're not agreeing with. Don't keep silent. Greet the darkness. You're going to have to get in it. No matter if you like it or not, you're going to have to get in it. There is something going on underneath around somebody in your life, or it might even be you. But I know there's rebirth, ancestors, and silence. So it's like you're transforming, but you're seeing things that aren't matching the path that you're walking. And you're wondering if you should speak about it. I would. I mean, don't be a dick, but speak your truth. General readings, my dear, I do. It just means whatever comes up, comes up. But as far as like love readings and stuff, I do charge for that. But I will go ahead and throw a card or two to see what we got for you as general. Ooh, transformation and the witch in reverse. Ooh, so we're undoing some things. So we got witch in reverse, which is about dwelling the fire within the belly, waking up and finding them roots within oneself. But that's in reverse. But we also got transformation with it. Something switched in you recently. Question is what? Ooh, you're protective. So we got devour and ferocious within the howling of your spirit. So yeah, you got a spiritual calling coming through, hot and heavy. And whatever it is, it's kind of like got your senses in an uproar. But there's a lot of transformation going. And I say that just because of the transformation card. You're learning to protect yourself better and be more aware. Keep an eye on those snaky bitches. I call everybody a bitch too. It just doesn't mean it's just female. Everybody's a bitch. In their own way. Some are cool bitches, some are asshole bitches, some are bitches I like to hurt. You know, bitches is a roundabout term. Sometimes I feel like I have to clarify because depending on who you're speaking with depends on how they mean their words. You know what I mean? Like, someone's like, bitch. Like, you know, then she's... That's like the best version I need. Or it's like, bitch, I like you. Like a loving bitch. Words can have different meanings. And it can be the same damn word. It's just the tone in which you speak. It's kind of fun doing these. I haven't got to play with these Oracle decks in a while. Alone in the world and addicted. Anything, I've been snapping on people a lot lately. It's because your defenses are high. See, I always see it like this. If there's some, now, I mean, depending on what time of the month, you know, mommy can get persuaded by the red river of death that never ends. Anyway, that's beside the point. But, like, if it's around that time, you know, I'll second guess myself because, you know, hormones are crazy and so am I. And if it's not around that time and I start getting those feelings towards people I didn't have or getting snappy, I've always seen that as a, like, initiation tool. You know what I mean? Like, you're picking up them vibes before you pick up them vibes. You know what I mean? And some people will be like, I don't know why I don't like them, or they didn't really ever do anything to me, but I'm just getting this vibe and it just put me on the fence. That could be a reason why. Also, you know, assholes could be assholes, and you got to put motherfuckers in their place sometime. It happens, but I always do the rule of 3. If I get the same vibes, the same feelings for 3 times, that's when I'm like, yeah. It's not a coincidence or weird. It's truth. Yeah, it was around the same time, and before then I was too, so I totally agree. Right. That's what I'm saying. And people pick up on it, like, people think that they can be shady, but if you're in tune with yourself and you know what your body's doing and how it reacts, you can't hide nothing from anybody because their energy, you can't really mask energy that much. Hey, Shoho, my dear, please remember to like and subscribe if you would. That'd be so nice. Is it Kaya? Kaya. I'm going to say it's Kaya. Hello, my dear, and you may be Ivan. I'm always here to chit chat and everything. Questions I charge for Sahu. Also, here's another fun fact. If a motherfucker comes in your house and you hear your broom drop, that motherfucker needs to walk the fuck out because they either, 1, got something with them, or 2, their intentions are fucking petty. And I learned that trick from an old woman in the Appalachians. Like, no. Oh, show who? Oh. Someone's got freedom and inspiration. Where is it going to lead? Ooh. Mentor. Ooh. You need to follow that intuition. Because wherever this destiny is leading you, because we got destiny, freedom, and inspiration, along with the Father in reverse. But this is what I'm worried about. Because intuition, if you're not following it and you're not listening to it, then you're going to have some issues. Also, you know, the goddess that is associated with Selene is a moon goddess. So, not everything is clear to you yet. I've already told you, my dear, that I do not do questions unless I'm paid, sweetheart. Just, that's my thing. So, remove that. Always go with your gut. Exactly. The only time my gut ever steers me wrong is when I've had too many tequilas into my system, and I'm like, that bitch may be lying. You know what I mean? Like, alcohol is very persuasive. Little enemy to have. What is with my cards? Okay. Jessica, my dear, did I give you one? I don't think I did. Let's see what I got for, let's see. I got Kaya, which she's not, or he, or they, or them, however they wish to identify. Kaya. Let's see what we got. Ooh, divination, baby. You need to pay attention to some of your insightful behavior because you're picking up on shit. Then we got pumpkin. Uncaging the spirit within. So yeah, you need to keep an eye on yourself because you know a little bit more than you let on. Yeah, baby. I don't know if you started working with certain things or not, but there's an ability. It could be premonition, it could be advanced intuition, but there's something where like it's reading people, reading situations, and getting information you couldn't know otherwise. So whatever it is, baby, keep it up. Strengthen it. It'll help you. Jessica. Oh, my dear. Let's see what we got. I like getting that. It's not like I don't call psychic vibes, but just because the negative indication, but it is a good sign of somebody that is open. But for Jessica, my dear, I've got grief, broom, and coming of winter. So currently you're at broom. What dreams may come from what you seek. Make room, make way. A clearing need be. So basically, you need to clear some shit out of your life. That's basically what the gist of it is. Stop grieving over things that you can't change. But then for coming of winter, it continues and lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. As it's time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. So basically, this is going to be a journey that you're going to be taking by yourself. So your dreams may not line up with what other people want, and you're going to have to be able to handle that. I did do a general question for you, sweetheart. If you go back, you'll see that. You just got to look for your name and the card. But yeah, clear out the old shit. Just make sure you've made your decision and you're good with it. Last thing you want to do is second guess yourself. Do, 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 do. I love that sound. Third harvest. Seduction and unrooted. Someone's living their best hoe life. You don't know who it is. But they have let themselves go and they're enjoying themselves. Get at it. That's what I say. Well, my dear, since the chat has died, and when the chat dies, so does this live. So, with that being said, if no one's got any more needing to be read, I'm going to dip out. And hopefully you guys have a good night. I will be live next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday I'll be live. So, if you catch me Tuesday and you catch me Thursday, that's 2 more cards you guys get. Plus, every Monday we upload, except for this last Monday. You have a beautiful night too, my dear. Hopefully, all things come to where they need to be. I don't know where I put that one box. So, with that being said, I'll talk to you guys later.